Shalom, shalom. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who preach this word in truth and sincerity. Salutations and much respect. I was just sitting down watching a video, man, and it was a brother. He was speaking on how we should be seeking the Lord right now, you know. And I felt convicted watching the video, man, because I've been seeking the Lord, but it's like, I'm still in this flesh, man. So, sometimes, I start thinking about other things. And I know right now it's high time to just be really focusing on the Lord, man. And I started reading Amos, man. And Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. He's a power. He's a God of judgment, man. Because the famine of the word is coming, man. Once he takes his spirit from this earth, man, that's it, man. Ain't nobody bringing him back, man, until he wants to come back. And if he takes his spirit from this world, and during that grace period, you didn't make the effort to form that relationship with him and seek him out, there's no help for you, man. So that's why, man, now is high time, man, to seek your power before he rains judgment, man. Because if you don't seek him and that grace period is closed, man, you're gonna receive his wrath. And this is Amos chapter 5. Hear ye this word which I take up against you, even a lamentation, O house of Israel. The virgin of Israel is fallen. She shall no more rise. She is forsaken upon her land. There is none to rise her up. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, the city that went out by 1,000 shall leave 100, and that which went forth by 100 shall leave 10 to the house of Israel. For thus saith the Lord unto the house of Israel, seek ye me, and ye shall live. But seek not Bethel, nor enter into Galal, and pass not to Beersheba, for Galal shall surely, for Balal shall surely. Hold on, Salakia, Israel. That's fucked up. It's nothing but Satan. I'm going to start back at verse 5. But seek not Bethel, nor into Galal, and pass not to Beersheba, for Galal shall surely go into captivity, and Bethel shall come to naught. So, that's speaking about, the only power you should be seeking right now is Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Because these other powers, these false gods, Jesus Christ, can't do nothing for you, man. You trusting in those powers, man, you going into captivity, man. You going into judgment, man. Salakia, Israel. But yeah, like I was saying, You worshiping on these false powers, man. You're going into captivity, man. You're gonna be judged, man. So now it's time that we turn back to our power. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. See, now I'm going back to verse 6. Seek the Lord, and ye shall live, lest he break out like fire in the house of Joseph, and devour it, and there be none to quench it in Bethel. So, you know, if you're not seeking the Lord, you're not trying to get on his good side, you know, you're going to get caught up in that fire. You're going to get caught up in that judgment, you know. So that's why we should be, you know, praying, meditating on the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, trying to learn his commandments and do them to the best of our abilities and get on his good side. Because we don't want to be partakers in his wrath and in his judgment. See, this is verse 7. Ye who turn judgment to wormwood and leave off righteousness in the earth, seek him that maketh the 7 stars in Orion, and turneth the shadow of death into the morning, and maketh the day dark with night, that calleth for the waters of the sea, and poureth them out upon the face of the earth. The Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is his name, that strengthened the spoiled against the strong, so that the spoiled shall come against the fortress. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly. And you know, it's saying, man, turn to the power Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, the one who created this world, man. The one, you know, who strengthens the spoiled, and us, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the true Hebrew Israelites, we are the spoiled right now, you know. We've been brought to America, you know, raped, robbed, murdered, you know, and all across the world. But he's going to make us the spoiled, you know. He's going to strengthen us, and we're going to rise up against the strong, which is Esau Edom, the so-called white man who runs the world right now. He's going to make us strong, man. You know, the spoiled shall come against the fortress. We're going to knock them down, bro. Once Yahweh Shai comes back and redeems us, man, we're going to turn everything back right under him. So he's going to make us strong. And, you know, they hate the prophets, you know, the teachers at Great Millstone. Those men who rebuke at the gate, you know, they're trying to turn us back to the power, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. So they're rebuking and reproving us. And a lot of people hate them for that. And they speak uprightly. So, you know, it's time for us to turn back to our power. And going to verse 11. For as much, therefore, as your treading is upon the poor, and ye take from him burdens of wheat, ye have built houses of hewn stone, but ye shall not dwell in them. Ye have planted pleasant vineyards, but ye shall not drink wine of them. For I know your manifold transgressions and your mighty sins. They afflict the just, they take a bribe, and they turn aside the poor in the gate from their right. Therefore the prudent shall keep silent in that time, for it is an evil time. And you know, the year 2020, it is an evil time, man. And you know, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, all of his sins, you know, they're being searched up, you know. And that's what's going to make him come down with great wrath. And he's going to try and, you know, afflict us. But Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, you know, through his son, Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, you know, the only begotten son, he will come back. And he's going to judge Esau Edom, the so-called white man, for his sins. It's time for them to pay, you know. That's why it says, you know, That's why it says, ye have built houses of hewn stone, but ye shall not dwell in them. Ye have planted pleasant vineyards, but ye shall not drink wine of them. You know, they have the riches of the world right now, you know, but not for long. You know, they're not going to be having all that stuff for long, man, because Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai is going to come back. He's going to take it from them. Seek good and not evil, that ye may live. And so the Lord, the power of hosts, shall be with you, as ye have spoken. Hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the gate. It may be that the Lord, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai of hosts, will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph. Therefore, the Lord, the power of hosts, the Lord saith thus, wailing shall be in all streets, and they shall say in all the highways, Alas, alas, and they shall call the husbandmen to mourning, and such are as skillful of lamentations to wailing. And in all the vineyard shall be wailing, for I will pass through thee, saith the Lord. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. So, you know, he's saying for us to, you know, turn from the wickedness and turn to the good. Because it may be that he might show mercy upon you. But those who don't, you know, there's going to be a lot of crying and weeping and unsurety in that time, man. So, he's telling us before it's too late, man. It's time for us to turn back to him. You know. Because the famine of the word is coming, man. It will be a time where, you know, people are going to be searching for the word, you know, understanding of the word, but that grace period will be closed. So, you know, right now, we need to be praying to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, for faith, understanding, and strength, you know, because Jacob trouble is approaching, you know, the judgment of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai upon the earth is coming. So, turn back to your power, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the true Hebrew Israelites, before it's too late. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.